Merry Christmas and welcome to your 18 WJTS Sports. I'm Jared Atkins filling in for Kurt Gooksell this evening. Let's take a look at your sports. Bowl games and college football playoffs are taking center stage as the college football season nears its conclusion. Notre Dame is looking to carry momentum from its first-round playoff win over Indiana. The Fighting Irish, now 12-1, will face 11-2 Georgia in the quarterfinals at the All-State Sugar Bowl on New Year's Day. This marks Notre Dame's fifth appearance in the Sugar Bowl. Ohio State is gearing up for its quarterfinal matchup. The 8th-seeded Buckeyes battle top-ranked Oregon in the Rose Bowl on New Year's Day. Ohio State advanced after blowing out number 9 Tennessee. The winner will advance to the semifinal round to play number 4 Arizona State or 5th-ranked Texas. The Indiana Pacers extended their winning streak to 5 games with a 111-105 victory over the Golden State Warriors at Chase Center. Miles Turner led the team with a double-double with 23 points and 10 boards. Tyrese Halliburton also recorded a double-double with 16 points and 12 assists. The Pacers, now 15-15 and third in the Central Division, will host the Oklahoma City Thunder, on Thursday at Gamebridge. In college basketball, the Hoosiers, now 9-3, will look for back-to-back wins when they host Winthrop on Sunday afternoon. Purdue Boilermakers, coming off 2 consecutive losses, will look to rebound against Toledo on Sunday night. The Boilermakers are 8-4 on the season. Notre Dame is seeking its 4th straight win. The 7-5 Fighting Irish will visit Georgia Tech on New Year's Eve. Meanwhile, Butler, on a 5-game losing streak, will try to turn things around when the 7-6 Bulldogs host Villanova on New Year's Day. In the latest college basketball coaches poll, Tennessee, Auburn, and Iowa State remain in the top 3 spots. Duke, Florida, Alabama, Kansas, Marquette, and Oregon each climbed 1 position, while Kentucky dropped 6 spots to round out the top 10. Mississippi State made a significant leap, jumping 6 spots to number 19, and Purdue slid 8 spots back to number 25 after back-to-back losses. The Colts hosted a familiar face on Monday, bringing in kicker Lucas Haverist for a workout. He originally signed with Indianapolis in 2022, spent a week with the team before being released. He returned in 2023 on a reserve future contract and participated in the preseason. The 25-year-old has also had stints with the Los Angeles Rams, Cleveland Browns, and Buffalo Bills. Indianapolis, currently 2nd in the AFC South with a 7-8 record, will visit the New York Giants on Sunday afternoon. The Cincinnati Bengals are working on a short week. The team battles Bo Nix and the Broncos on Saturday afternoon. Cincinnati kept its slim playoff hopes alive following a Week 16 win over the Browns. Cincy has won 3 straight and sits just outside of a wildcard spot at 7-8. New York Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers is approaching the end of the season with a smile. Rodgers joked during his weekly appearance on the Pat McAfee show that it's a possibility he could be released for the first time in his career, noting that it could be done by a teenager. The 41-year-old was referencing last week's report that Jets owner Woody Johnson's son, Brian and Jack, have been advising their father on key football decisions. Rodgers has been saying that if he were to return for a 21st NFL season, the Jets would be his first option and that he would take a pay cut. New York is 3rd in the AFC East at 4-11 and will visit the Bills in Week 17. In local high school boys basketball, a handful of tourneys get underway this weekend. In the Beard Wealth Private Management Tourney on Friday, Bedford North Lawrence tips off with the Raiders at Southridge at 10 a.m., while South Ripley tips off with Orleans at 11:30 a.m. Also on Friday, the Toyota Classic Indian Creek, tips off with Gibson Southern at 1 p.m. On Saturday, North Knox tips off against the Rangers at Earl Beekler Arena at 10 a.m., while Winchester faces off with Salem at noon. In the PSC tournament, Corden Central versus Perry Central at 11 a.m. Crawford County's Wolfpack takes on Tell City at 1 p.m. Those games will be hosted in Tell City. Charlestown faces Boonville at 11 a.m. and Evansville Christian tips off against South Spencer at 1 p.m. Those 2 games taking place in southern Spencer County. Every holiday tourney game this weekend will be tipping off in Eastern Standard Time. We'll have more information on these tourneys later this week. And that's been a look at your 18 WJTS Sports. I'm Jared Atkins filling in for Kurt Gooksell this evening. We'll have more 18 WJTS news right after this.